Well, hey, Christ Covenant, I want to tell you where we're headed Sunday as we continue our journey through the book of Jonah. And this week we'll give our attention to Jonah chapter 3, an amazing chapter. Again, Jonah's given a second chance to carry out his commission. He does. He goes into the city. He preaches this message of repentance. And amazingly, this great city, this city that is great both in its size, its significance, but also its sin, amazingly turns in repentance to God. In fact, so much so that Jesus will say to the Pharisees, the men of Nineveh will stand up in judgment over you and judgment over this current generation of Israel. We've seen in chapter 1 a great storm, chapter 2 a great fish, and now in chapter 3 we'll turn our attention to the great city, this city that indeed humbles itself, repents at the preaching of judgment. So we're going to continue to see themes of repentance, themes of salvation through judgment. We're going to see kind of the humbling of pagans to turn to a Jewish king, to the Jewish God, to the Hebrew God, who is not just God, as we see from the promise to Abraham, God over Abraham's family, that being the Jews, but he is going to be through the Jews blessing all the families of the earth. And now we're going to see this pagan Gentile family known as Assyria, known as the Ninevites. They will turn in faith and repentance to Yahweh, to the Hebrew God. So read through the text, think through questions like this: what is God trying to teach Jonah in chapter 3? What is God trying to teach the Ninevites? And then by extension, what is God trying to teach you and I? There's much we still need to learn. And one of the things he's certainly trying to teach Jonah is he has a heart for the nations. Again, the promise has been through the family of Abraham, he's going to bless all the families of the earth. They are to be a light to these families. They've been failing in this mission, and now he wants them to recapture this mission that he's given to them all the way back in Genesis. And it's the same mission we have, right? This commission that we will go and bless the nations of the earth with this gospel message, this sign of Jonah, the fact that we have a dead, buried, and yet now resurrected king who gives us his commission for us to carry out. So let's come together, let's study, let's think about what the Lord is trying to teach us, and let's hopefully develop a heart for the nations that we see that God has here in the book of Jonah. We'll see you Sunday.